Hey, what is up, people of the internet? Mrdragonrider2012 here, aka Xiagax, here with a Wednesday vlog. Yeah, I didn't get the vlog for Monday done at all. I guess really I'm just kind of doing one vlog a week or something, or trying to shoot for that. This thing is really driving me nuts. Okay, there, it's straight up now. Well, yeah, I've been doing pretty well here. Nothing spectacular, but anyhow, let's move on for the topics of the day, shall we? So, on Runescape, I got an offense quashed by Xiagax for once. Why? Because some little report happy little fart knocker decided to report me for telling a bot to F off. Really, people? Are we gonna get that, so like butthurt and liberal about it that we're going to say, oh, I need to report you because you said the F word? Okay, I'm not gonna say I'm perfect. I never will say I'm perfect. I mean, sometimes I might use language that's not exactly, that of a model citizen. But you know what? I mean, really, it was expressing my frustration, and I can see that Xiagax is smart enough to see, he really didn't hurt anybody. He told a bot to F off. How's a bot gonna get offended? It's a freaking program. I mean, really, people, if you need to report somebody for telling a bot to F off, and you can clearly tell it is a bot, well then what are you reporting him for? Now if it's somebody that's accusing somebody of botting and they're labeling them a bot, then yeah, I can see where that's, a bit obvious. And most likely Xiagax would not have quashed my offense had that been a real person and they would have spoken up. Now, for those of you that are wondering, what does it mean when Xiagax quashes an offense? It means they remove that offense and they review it a second time. I didn't even send in an appeal for this. It means that they looked at they looked at the offense and they removed it. I'm actually glad Xiagax did this. That's one thing that that they're actually smart about, because it's really, I'm not a fan of their customer service as far as when it comes to what is it, a disciplinary action. I mean, I've been muted plenty of times, and a lot of them for bullcrap reasons, because somebody is either got a stick up their arse and they're like, oh, we need to hit that report button just to make them happy. I've even gone out of my way to to basically spite people who oh, I'm reporting you. Have fun with your mute. And then the next day I call them up on their private messages and be like, oh yeah, so what was that about your me getting muted? Yeah, it just annoys me how people get so freaking mute happy. But I mean, I'm glad that Xiagax actually took this into account. They realized he didn't he didn't actually do anything wrong. Better do something about that. So on other news, this is something that's just kind of irking me a bit or annoying me a bit. Kids on YouTube. I mean actually kids, kids that are people that are not even 15. Like people that are oh, well, I'm making vlogs for this and I'm making vlogs for that, and I just want to talk about that, and it's just who gives a crap? I mean, okay, I guess I can't really say who gives a crap. I mean, kids on YouTube, it doesn't make sense, because one, it's if they're thinking that they're going to go for a partnership, they can't do it. You got to be at least 18 to do it. So sorry, kids, you can't really do it. I mean, I see the gesture there, but also at the same time, it kind of annoys me that these kids they're making just stupid vlogs about stuff that doesn't even make it's not even that big of an impact. I mean, really, it's they expect to get partnership. I think there's one out there they're very heavily involved with Minecraft and not like that, or okay, that's different because somebody is directing them, and I imagine that's what they're doing. Either that, or if it is some kid, well, they ought to not be on YouTube, because not only that, I don't feel like they can handle it. They can't really handle the responsibility or the pressure or the commitment, is more than anything, to be making videos. It's kind of more of a kind of college thing, if you think about it, or kind of. I mean, obviously not just for college people. I mean, I'm kind of there right now, but I wouldn't say that. I mean, it's just for people in college. Obviously, people. Higher up than that. Now, I'm not saying like people in high school. Because I started this when I was in high school. You didn't. Obviously, you're not going to see the original videos unless I can somehow get them off the old dead computer of mine, that of which gave me lots of problems, but you're probably never going to see that. So you guys remember Reply Girls? Yeah, this was just something that kind of just came to mind, a little bit a while ago. Just kind of researching the topic of it, and aren't we glad they're gone? Well, actually, they're not really gone, but they're not exploiting the system anymore, which thank God they're not doing anymore. It was annoying as heck. For those of you that don't know, the Reply Girls were like a group of they're actually girls that basically tried to over-sexualize their videos with thumbnails, like the pictures that you see in the videos, and they put misleading tags, they put misleading titles, trying to get attention, and they're just like, well, I like this video because of this, and I didn't really like this. And it's like, overall, it was video frickin' spam. It was spam in video form. This is not something that I don't plan on seeing anymore, because what happened is that YouTube kind of had to shoot itself in the foot a bit as far as people that wanted to get noted a bit through the suggestions and the kind of like what their the algorithm that they used to have. YouTube had to change that YouTube algorithm, or YouTube. Well, yeah, we'll call it that. We'll call it the YouTube algorithm of how videos were related to each other. And these Reply Girls what they would do is, like I said, they would use misleading tags, misleading titles, and they'd sit there and have like thumbnails of them with like their freaking boobs out, like not like exposed, but like you could see the cleavage, and it got way too much attention because people would go and hate on them. I'm not proud to say that I supported them. I guess really what I'm saying is, because I used to defend them against the hate, but really, I guess I didn't support the hate, but after quite a bit of thought, really, I did not support what they were doing, because like I said, it's video spam. They're not contributing to they're not giving out any real opinion other than that, or what they liked, what they didn't like, and it's not contributing to anything in any way. The actual first time I saw anything of them was actually a Megan Lee Hart, or Megan Speaks, and she replied with like a 5-second video to Achievement Hunter's Rage Quit for Rage, in which Michael was not actually pissed off at the game. I think he was just screwing around with it, and I guess, doing the exact opposite of what he usually does for Rage Quit, which is like, screaming at a game because it's so freaking hard or annoying. I guess that's where I really kind of found a start for them, but thank God they're away, because YouTube had to change what they're doing. The thing is, I don't get why YouTube didn't take a harsher stance on this. They understood the problem, and I can understand a lot of people are like, well, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Why don't you do that? And they wanted quick fixes to figure out how to get rid of these stupid Reply Girls. You got to realize, with any business, they can't just snap their fingers and say you're gone. They can't do it, because they either have to give fair warning to people, or there's something, or it's not as easy as it seems, and that's what a lot of people don't understand. They see it from a consumer standpoint, where everything is just so easy and they can get it done without a moment's notice. With a business, it's quite a bit different. Because they got a lot of things to consider. So yeah, you guys remember my video where I was kind of talking about Maria back on a bit? I think it's the first time I was talking about ASMR for the first time. Well, that video got over 1,000 views, and really the credit for that goes to Maria, actually, because really, I guess because she commented on it, and that's the only reason why people want to go watch it. However, I guess people do like it. People like it. But I got one question for it. Why the heck is Jenna Marbles on the side? That does not make any sense. And didn't we just talk about unrelated videos? Shut up, Xbox! You guys heard that. You guys probably heard that. Alright, anyhow, in the future now, you guys know I'm a pretty avid RuneScaper. Duh, if you watch the videos. What I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start getting some quests on video now, because I just looked at my adventurer's log, and I have 71% of quests finished, one of them still active, and about 20-ish, 29 quests yet to go. Not 29, 29% of them out of the 199 quests that have come into existence. I think there's only about 188. Let me look. I think there's only about 188. Yes, 188. From as of March 4th of this year, the 2013, with the World Wakes. There has been 199 overall, so they've removed 11 or updated, 11 of them. A couple of them, but I figured, you know what, I need to start getting some of those on video, because I feel like I mean, you just can't. I mean, I kind of want to relive some of it to a point, and not really nostalgia, really, but I really just kind of, I guess, like, because a lot of them are just flying by. I mean, you realize when you get some of these done, it's just like, wow, it's a lot easier than I really thought. Because I looked at some of these back when I got membership back in, I think it was 2010 or something, and I was so happy to get that. And like, my skills were so low at the time, and I thought, holy crap, how do I get these up? I looked at some of the quests, like Branches of Darkmire, when the time came out, and I saw like 65 farming, I think it was. I think it was 65 farming. Shouldn't take too long to find it here. Branches of Darkmire. That one in particular, because at that time, that's when it came out. Should be around here. There it is, 169. Yeah, the Branches of Darkmire requires, let's see, skills, 63 farming. Okay, I was close. So, close enough, but the point is, like, when I started doing, like, farming, I was like, holy crap, this is freaking hard. Like, I planted, like, crops, and usually people will plant herbs for farming, or something like that. Or they'll do, I think, they might do live at farm. I have yet to do that. But yeah, I'm going to start getting some of those on camera a bit. Maybe do them for RuneScape commentary. I'm not doing them as guides, because, believe me, I'm not good for quest guides. Maybe for, like, random stuff, obviously, as you've seen, Magic Miscellanea, bot killing, demon flash mobs, stuff like that. Stuff that's, you know, I guess easy for me to understand. I guess maybe I could do other stuff. I'd have to figure out what I do here. This is actually one heck of a vlog. I think this has been my longest one so far, and it's going to take quite some time to edit. So why don't we finish it up, shall we? So anyhow, that's all I have for right about now, guys. If you guys like this video, leave a like in the like box, leave a comment if you like. Be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and if you subscribe, I'll shut up. This is a long vlog, dang it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and may God bless you all. See you all later.